How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. I know this is Canucks land and I'm wearing Seattle merch, but it's the only draft gear I have with the hat and the jersey available. But today we're going over my top 10 picks for this draft. We're going to go from 10 to 1. Before we get into the video, make sure to check out Fanatics. I have an affiliate code with them. If you like what I do and you want to support, you can buy yourself some merch, like this beautiful Seattle jersey, just beautiful Seattle hat, Canucks jersey, whatever you want to get. If you use the link right here, this QR code, or it's in the description right there. If you want to click that, it's a little easier. And yeah, if you do, that would support me. If you like what I do, make sure to subscribe while you're at it if you enjoy these kinds of videos. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, at number 10, I have Logan Hensler. And through 29 games played, he's got 2 goals, 10 assists for 12 points. I have him as my third highest defenseman on this list at number 10. I think he's a really good option for teams. His offensive play has slowed down a little bit, which you'll see is a common thing with these defensemen in this draft, except for one. And there's only two. So yeah, the two defensemen that are here, you'll see that it's a common thing that their offense has slipped a little bit this season, but they are really good two-way plays. If they're consistent on offense, then their two-way play will definitely make them a great pick for teams. That's why I think Logan Hensler is, I believe, yeah, could be a top 10 pick. Any team would love to have a defenseman like him. Number 2, Jackson Smith, the other defenseman through 59 games. He's got 3 goals, 39 assists, 42 points. He's the second highest defenseman on this list. Yeah, he's just a great skater. He's really good defensively. He's got to work on his shot selection and his offensive consistency. Just really take away what could be a really good two-way defenseman, but if he gets those up, I think he could be a really good two-way defenseman. And although out of the top 8, this is the 9th overall pick, it kind of falls off in this draft, and I think he's the first one who really falls off. He's still not a bad pick. It could be a really good top 4 defenseman, maybe in that third guy on teams. Number 8, this guy would be higher if it wasn't for injury concerns. It's Roger McQueen. Through 8 games played, he's got 8 goals, 3 assists for 11 points. So the 8 games he has played, he's very good. He might be coming back very soon. He's looking to actually make a return either this month or next month. Very controversial due to just the injury parts. I feel like if you take away the injuries from McQueen, he's one of the best players in this draft. But just, it's concerning, especially with this young, having an injury that would take you out for this long, because it could be an injury that keeps recurring, or it could be just the fact that he's injury prone. But yeah, his size, his strength, his offensive skill, his way to get in front of the net, just an elite offensive player. His defense is pretty good, as definitely helps, but it's definitely the injury concern that drops him to number 8. Number 7, Victor Eklund. With 40 games played, he's got 16 goals, 13 points, 29 assists in the All-Event scan. This first player from the All-Event scan, there will be another on this list. Eklund looks to join his brother as a really good NHL player, and he's having an amazing year alongside a player who will be named later on the same team. He was on pace to break Elias Pettersson's point total for a draft eligible player in the All-Event scan. Really good. He's a really good skater. He's got a really quick release, and just makes him a great target, especially just in the late half of this top 10. I think that he's a very good pick. At number 6 overall, I have Caleb Desnoyers. I don't know how you want to say it. But 51 games played, he's got 33 goals, 44 assists for 77 points. Just another player that I think Team Canada could have had on their World Juniors team. And I say another player because there's 2 on this list. One that they could have just played more, and the other one they needed to take, and they just didn't. He is tied for 4th currently on the QJMHL in terms of total points, and he leads his team to 1st in the league right now. His playmaking ability is awesome. His ability to make plays away from the puck is really good. He has good physicality. He's definitely a top player in this draft class. Into the top 5? No, but he's a really good pick outside the top 5. At 5th overall, the other player of the All-Event scan, who also plays on the same team as Victor Eklund, we got Anton Frundell. 27 games played. He's got 10 goals, 12 assists for 22 points. He has less points than Victor Eklund, but just the youngest player. He's only 17 years old. He's the youngest player to be in the top 100 of points in a season with the all-in scan. He's an offensive dynamo, just like a player we'll name on this list later. He's great in all areas of the attacking zone. He's playing against men, so the fact that he's physical really adds to it. He'll definitely probably adapt to the physical side of the NHL a little better, playing in those leagues against men. But his offensive play is going to be the part that he really has to make a jump when it comes to joining the NHL. At number 4, we got Porter Martone. Through 49 games played, he's got 30 goals, 59 assists for 89 points. Although he only had 1 point in the World Juniors, I believe he was Canada's best forward in the tournament. He was definitely their forward that I noticed the most, and I was kind of looking out for him. I do think that he's a really good pick, and I hope he has a really good NHL career. But yeah, he's having a great year in the OHL. He's really high upside offensively. He's got really good size and strength. He's kind of the complete package when it comes to a power forward. He's kind of the complete package when it comes to a power forward, kind of like Roger McQueen, except without the injury concerns. But his defensive play does leave something to be desired. But with the proper development, I think he could be a really good first-line power forward. At best, or at worst, probably a good second-line power forward. Looks like to be a very good player going into the draft. And now at number 3, we hit the top 3. These are big 3 picks right here. We got Michael Misa. Through 65 games played, he's got 65 goals, 72 assists for 137 points. He is popping off right now in the OHL. And he's having a very good season in the OHL right now. I know some people have him above the next person on this list, but I honestly think that he has done enough to prove that he could be that second overall pick. But I'm not sure if a team would take him, because I see a little bit higher upside in the guy we are talking about next. But to end it off on Misa, he's got really good speed. His hockey IQ is awesome. He'll be a great player in the NHL. Second overall, James Hagens. Through 33 games played, he's got 9 goals, 24 assists for 33 points. And although some people have him below Michael Misa now, and he was the guy who was going to go first overall at the start of the year, still, I mean, maybe a bit of a slower year in terms of college, but his World Junior play was just so elite that I can't bump him past number 2. I think that him playing with his teammates, especially in the World Juniors, definitely helped him a little bit. But at the same time, I don't think he drops below 2. And I think he does drop to number 2 because of the next player we're talking about. You can probably guess who it is. It's Matthew Schaefer. Through 17 games played, he's got 7 goals, 15 assists for 22 points. Definitely cemented himself as the number 1 pick this season. Very good World Juniors until he got hurt. And that was a big injury. Broke his collarbone. But 22 points, 17 games. He was on pace for a really good year offensively as a defenseman, mind you. Especially if Chicago and San Jose are picking first overall, they might take Matthew Schaefer. I do think that it might be a little close with Hagens in terms of 1 and 2. I think if the team needs a defenseman, they will take the defenseman, Matthew Schaefer, at number 1 overall. And yeah, just a really, really, really good player. He's got very good skating. He's very solid defensively. I think he'll definitely solidify the blue line on the lottery winning team, whoever that may be. And yeah, that will do it. That's my top 10. To go over it real quick, it's Hensler, Smith, McQueen, Eklund, Desnoyers, Frundell, Martone, Misa, Hagens, and Schaefer at first overall. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys disagree with any of my picks, let me know in the comments below. Check out these 2 videos. This is the video I posted on Monday. This is the video I posted on Friday. Subscribe is right down in that corner. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.